Welcome to Reasons to Live, everybody. My name is Matthew Ginzali. I have autism and I am a suicide attempt survivor. When I first started experiencing suicidal thoughts, I was 11 years old. I believe I was in the 5th grade. And they persisted on and off throughout my early teenhood years. Feelings that I didn't understand, that made me afraid to be me, afraid to do anything. And it all came to a head one night years ago when a former friend turned bully sent me this list via text, a list of reasons why I should kill myself. On it were some of the most awful, horrible phrases, words I had ever seen, and someone struggling, vulnerable to words like that. I took it to heart and I attempted to drown myself in a river. And obviously I survived, but walking home from the river that night, I looked back at the river and I wondered if I made the right decision in choosing to live. It took some time, no doubt, but eventually I came to realize I made the right decision in choosing to live. Now I am writing a list of reasons of my own, a list of reasons why you should live. And my hope is that the people watching this struggling with suicidal thoughts or urges can listen to my words, listen to the words of somebody who tried to take their own life, and find comfort, help, and encouragement and usage in them. Welcome to Reasons to Live, everybody. Your life, your entire life, will not amount to a statistic on suicide. Every decade, every year, every month, every week, every day, every hour, every minute, every second, all of that will not just amount to a statistic on suicide. You are not a statistic. That's what I told myself as I walked home from the river that night, and whenever suicidal thoughts would arise back in me again after that, I would whisper to myself or even mutter it, "You are not a statistic." And I found that really, really useful, just to be able to say no to the suicidal thoughts. So perhaps that's what you could do. Another thing I want you to do, though, think back. Think back carefully of everything you've done in your life, every moment, everything. Do you really think all of that will just amount to a statistic or two on suicide regarding those in your age group, or where you live, or your racial identity, or something along those lines? No, it's not. You are destined for greater and better things in your life, my friend. Now, what are those things? I don't know. It's impossible to predict where life will take us. I can't say for sure where you will end up, but wouldn't it be wonderful to find out? Just because you don't know where you're going to end up in life doesn't mean it's going to be a bad outcome. You could wind up as a father, a mother, a husband, a wife, doing a career you really enjoy, having great friends who really enjoy spending time with you. The possibilities are endless with life. But if you kill yourself, if you end your life prematurely right now, you will never get to experience any of the great things that life does have for you. And you will end up being a statistic. So, keep going. Don't be that statistic, alright? You are so much more than a statistic on a little stupid little scientific sheet of paper. Catch my drift? You are amazing. You are not a statistic. Before you go, you mind if we chat about something really quick? In the link in the description below, I put a couple different numbers and websites and resources that you can use, hopefully, for our LGBT friends. I have the Trans Lifeline and the Trevor Project. For those of you out there watching this who have struggled with being sexually assaulted or something along those lines, I put the Sexual Assault Hotline. For those of you just struggling with suicidal thoughts, I put the Crisis Text Line and the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Now, I know those can seem like just numbers at first, but trust me, I know from experience that they work. I know that they can truly, truly help you. Doesn't change the fact that you've probably seen them a lot, and at the moment they're, just a number. Please consider, just because something seems difficult or there's a stigma around it, such as for the National Suicide Prevention and Crisis Text Line, for example, you risk taking your anonymity out of the situation. You risk having police or other emergency services called. I put an article at the top of all this explaining what really happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. So just give that a shot, okay? Just read the article and see how you feel after that if you're experiencing suicidal thoughts right now. Also, in the end of the link in the description below. Scroll all the way down to it. I put this really, really heartwarming quote that I think could help you. Alright, have a great day, everyone. I know you can get through this. I got through it myself. So if somebody like me can do it, you're better than me. I know you can do it too. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you got something useful from my words today. My name is Matthew Genzali, and remember, there's always a reason to smile.